Now I'm gonna tell you. Now I'm gonna tell you about man and how they used evolution right off the back of man, and man's a lot smarter than they think with the brain power and their different productions and the different inventions that have been pushed in places similar like this. People thought they were crazy. It's much like music too. Everyone does music. There was other stuff. There was quantum even. And it was just like the past too. They were able to push the same men out using excuses. By then they different positions in power too. They seen themselves as above and the men as rookies. It ends up the same guy squeezed out. I knew something was up right away. They weren't cooperating. I said, "You guys aren't aware of what I told you," and they're looking around. And even the top doctors are so old too by then. Same people. This is how they did it back in the day, rewarding it to different mammals, evolving, even pushing Zeus. They seen it as crazy. These things learned over time. They even use different people. Like I said, they use people to control it. White people out the side. And reward huge discourse to nature is right under people's nose, where people are more belief issues. You got atheists. The computer is good. They said, let man have the computer, but it's also dangerous if you control. Look at the brain power, and the AI picks up, and you're wondering where they're getting it. Some guy's brain power, maybe in the war, he was German. There's other poets that they had really good. That's just how they worded it. They were very structural. They were very liberal. I mean, just how they write things. Grammar Nazis. Look at me. I blow them away now. It's just like I said, it's just like a boxing bags. The guys that are serious say, no, it doesn't happen overnight. 6 months, okay. A year in, same thing. Back in, I've been doing music for 15 years, 20 years, like I said, listening to Cream here. Same thing, a lot of rappers were tossed out. Same thing, mistaken valors. You reward a guy that shows up. They're able to squeeze people out with physics. The same thing, you're up against some mortars because they're offended. Just the way their structural system set up. It's just like superpowers. Who discovered it first, right? The Old West. Who knows what it is? They're usually using different animals. Super bar dog. What do you think I am? Is man, right? So this is big info. Expect quantum. I know where they use a Jude, the Asian guy. Wow, they're using it. Think of it. They're out in space by then. They've been Earth by then. We still like it. Weed, all the good food, all the good stuff they've been arguing about men belittling. Enjoy it while it lasts because it's going to be flooded. We're also talking them out, but if people want to cause domestic, that's why we can't give Calgary number one. We're always going to be at war. We have to take it to war now. When they think they can cross the line, same thing. They think they're just running it like a computer. Watch these boppers, man. It's off a bopper. Same thing. It's like bop, and it's clean, and it can eliminate super nuclear machine, even off the backs of man after pushing his AI. That's what an old crusher is. Anything could be crushed, and there is a super laser after. You draw on these guys, it's like a metal same thing. They're going to push you through. You're not immune just because you think you are. You know, pushing hubris claims on your side. I think that you can't say that anyways. You don't find the evidence, and it doesn't stop. It only gets worse. And they're going to find that's how they bite themselves too. But look how we hold in solid, fighting back like this. Old Zeus, they come back. We'll show you the king that tugged them out. It was till it was flooded and he was old. And Spider and the blah, blah, blah at his back. He was already married, dog fucker, BBG. When they thought, old man, it's not anything better. Those are hubris claims. You can see the guy's class. Is this better than Mexico, middle, Philippine? Not really. So you got to also remember, too, they know, too, you guys aren't fooling shit. They prove themselves lower than dogs, and why come back staggering? You lost to Gus, Balls Bluff, not us. Jeez, GB, man. That's another thing. You see him, and they're talking about pulling shows with the old shit. You got to think what your class is. You're not even close. That's what they're all stuck with. That's how the Bop gun kit. These guys have boom, and then they were on Earth after from heaven. Dog fucking sorry. That's what happens. They were tossed out anyways. Just like the B guy, the drive of the B guy. All this belittling they're doing. I ask him at 6'1", how smart are they? MP Jinx stinks. Jinx was already withered away to the virus. Dog fuckers, religious dog fuckers. So that's why now they're going to be tripping. They say, what happens to our chicks? Like, most likely, big bar snare. They'll be butt fucked by guys like Kyle. We'll still be tugging through, and they'll know too. It's not lighter than you think.